got a sweet little nugget for you this week. Some fresh IDC survey data that hasn't even been formally published yet. Shh. Don't tell anyone. One of the first tasks for me and my colleague Jack Vernon on returning to work after the Christmas and New Year break was to start analysing responses from a European survey that just delivered its results. This was a survey of 500 people, largely business and technology leaders and managers, about AI and business automation adoption in their organisations. We wanted to kind of take the pulse of organisations across Europe regarding the state of AI and business automation adoption and implementation. Not necessarily to see how widespread these things are in organisations generally, but to learn more about the detail of how organisations are using them and what their experiences are like. We asked different questions about investment aims, challenges, benefits, sponsors, influencers, the roles of different kinds of vendors, skills, organisational issues. And we also asked questions to enable us to build kind of heat maps showing what technologies are being used in which business functions and across which industries and so on. And both Jack and I are now busy pulling the results together. Jack's focusing primarily on the AI segment of the survey, and I'm focusing mainly on the business automation segment. As a bit of a teaser, in advance of the report being published, I wanted to share a high-level insight from two of the questions from the automation segment of the survey. And these are focused on the reasons that people invest in automation and the benefits that they're receiving. We asked, what are the top reasons for your organisation investing or considering investing in business automation technologies and projects? And what are the top benefits your organisation has achieved so far from using business automation technologies and solutions? And these questions weren't asked sequentially, and that was intentional, because we didn't want people to subconsciously just repeat the answers that they gave. And people could choose up to 3 answers for each question. And as you can see here, there's what I think is a remarkable pattern. Overall, for each option that was offered, more people identified it as a beneficial outcome than identified it as an initial reason to invest. In other words, overall, in almost all these dimensions, automation benefits experienced are beating initial expectations of benefits. Automation is delivering more than people expect. We already know that business automation is one of the most important technology priorities for organizations in 2022. And I think this is just more evidence that these planned investments make a lot of sense. Does this surprise you? I'd love to know. Stay tuned for more survey insights over the coming weeks as we continue to work through the data and the analysis. If you enjoyed this, please do the usual: like, share, subscribe, and I will see you again soon. Take care, everyone.